YouTube, what's going on, guys? The Red Mistake Ninja, and we are back once again with another post-match review and preview match review. Preview match preview. Oh, it works. Either way, you know what I'm talking about. So, guys, yes! Oh my God, what a result! So, guys, let's jump across to the tactics screen. Oh, look, there's the boys. It's the boys. My boys. Hey, guys, look at the result. 3-1 to Liverpool at Anfield. Mane, Robertson, Jota, the top shotter. Jota the shotter. And again, we play Arsenal in the CARABOU Milk Cup. Get some different teams. I think we will get different teams. I still think we're going to put out quite a strong team. We can go for this cup now. We can go for this cup and the FA Cup. this side the Klopp put out at Lincoln can be improved. Even still, I'm not even using our first team really. Guys, we can get to like the quarters or the semis even using our second rate team, right? With majority of the subs on the pitch. Second rate, yeah? To probably get to the semis or the quarters of the FA Cup. Definitely, you know, round before the quarters. Definitely. Quarters, semis, depending on who you draw. In the quarters, you could get, say, like a championship side, in which case, you know, second-rate team will do the business. Semi-finals a bit different, but quarter, you could draw a tough side. Yeah, I don't see why our second-rate team can't progress quite far in these competitions now. I would love to, just for the team's ego and just for banter rights, I would love to just win this tournament, this trophy and the FA Cup. I mean, if we done a clean, imagine if we done a clean sweep, guys, all the trophies. Just win the league from early like we did last time. FA Cup and then the Carabao and then, you know, focus on the Champions. Imagine the whole thing. Imagine. Oi. Guys. Anyway, let's get into the team and a bit of chit chat about the players. As you see on the screen on the right, this was the team I predicted from my last preview. Didn't quite go to plan because there was one change. Other than that, like there was two changes, sorry. Other than that, I was spot on. So it turns out our boy, new signing Thiago, had the COVID-19. COVID-19? Is it COVID-19? I don't even know. I'm lost on it now. Had the virus and he has to self-isolate, so he will miss the Villa game. This Arsenal game, probably the Villa game, but we'll be back for the Ev. I think Ev are after Villa. So it'll be this Thursday. I think we play on Sunday, I think, or Saturday. And then obviously the Villa game, and then I think he's back for Ev, which is going to be, you know, top of the table, man. That one is going to, yeah. So obviously got Thiago wrong, and the other one was Fabinho. Because Gomez was fit again, which I wasn't really sure on whether he was fit, if he wasn't, but it turns out he's fit. So guys, let's go ahead and quickly make those changes. So Fabinho comes out for, well, actually doesn't come out, but he comes, you know, out of defence rather for Joe Gomez. Thiago does come out. Just to say he's axed from the squad at the moment because he's not in the squad. He's not injured. Kind of injured because you can't play, can you? Because you got to self-isolate. So kind of is injured in a way, but not really injured. So Fabinho slotted into that midfield, and boom, there you have it. That was pretty much the starting lineup. Yeah, hold on. Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Naby Keita. Differences: Keita was on the right. Naby was Wijnaldum's on the left. Naby has been playing recently on the right of midfield. He used to play on the left side, but I think Klopp has maybe said something about that, to be honest. And I think Naby is better on the right side of the midfield. Definitely. When we smacked Chelsea up 5-3 last season, and this season he's been good. He's been playing there. Yeah. So yeah, that was a team, guys, that played Arsenal. 3-1. We was amazing. It was brilliant. Little bit of sloppy control, missed kick from Robertson, but he redeemed himself with an absolutely, you know, wicked timed run. Got onto the end of the Trent cross, I think it was, and boom, it was 1-1. Was that the 1-1 or can't remember the goals now. Mane scored, and then obviously Jota at the end came on and scored. I think Robertson. Did Robertson make it 2-1? I think Robertson might have made it 2-1. What was Mane's goal now? I'm trying to think of Mane's goal. Just gone. It's blank. It's out of my mind. Can't think. So guys, let's just go on to the ratings. Alisson, he didn't have much to do. I'm gonna give him probably a 7. Really, which is standard. You know, above average as usual. Yeah, 7. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I think he got the assist. I didn't see Obama blood clot missing. Between Gomez and Trent, he was locked off. Lock off. It was never going to happen again, him cutting in on that side. They was trying to play that little ball down the line. It wasn't happening. Mo Salah, Naby Keita just attacked it. Attacked it so much that we had possession as well, which meant that how are they going to play down the wing when we've got possession? Just minimised all their attacks, basically. We were superb. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'm going to give him a 9. Joe Gomez didn't put a foot wrong. As good as Van Dijk, brilliant. He was excellent on his return from injury. Excellent. That's what we want to see, Joe. That's what we want to see. 9. Virgil van Dijk, as Arteta said, what do you do when, you know, you try and beat the press and Van Dijk just wins it, and then I was about to say hoof then, when Van Dijk brings it down and then, you know, long ball beats the press or whatever, and yeah, Salah's in or Mane's in. Now what can you do? Nothing. 9. Excellent. Robertson made the mistake, redeemed himself. Excellent. I'm gonna say 9 as well. Redeemed himself. Doesn't matter. They cancelled out his mistake, so he gets a 9. The whole back 4 and keeper was solid. Yeah, 9s all round. Excellent. Fabinho was absolutely boss. He was fantastic. Fabinho was. He was just immense, brilliant. Like he's just, you know, probably really enjoyed playing his position. Wanted to show that, you know what, this is my position. I'm here. I want to play here. You know, I help the team out occasionally, but I want to play here. This is for me. You know, he has to lay a marker down to Thiago as well. Don't get it twisted. Like Fabinho's like, boy, Thiago plays my position. You know, like, ooh, I can't have it. I want to play. Jordan's got some work to do, boy. Fabinho and Thiago. Oof. Jordan's got some work to do, believe. Naby Keita was excellent. I think he got an assist for one of the goals as well. Or am I making that up? No, I think I'm. Wijnaldum nearly got an assist if it wasn't for Salah taking it off Jota right near the end. But I thought Wijnaldum was excellent as well. He was absolutely excellent. I'm not really sure who actually got the man of the match. If anybody knows who got the man of the match, yeah, just leave it in the comments. Let me know who got the man of the match. I think I said my man of the match was going to be Keita. It's quite possible he might have got it. There was a lot of shouts for it. I actually might have been Mane that got the man of the match, to be honest. I think Wijnaldum was close to man of the match, so it was a good prediction on my behalf from the preview, but I don't think he got it. Who was my actual man of the match? Who do I think was man of the match? I think my man of the match was probably Fabinho. Yeah, I think it was probably Fabinho. I thought he was excellent. Fabinho, 9. Same as the defense, just been solid. Keita, 8. Yep, 8. Genie, 8. Firmino, 7.5. And I think Mane and Salah getting around Tierney. I think both of them. I think Mane and 9 got the goal, and Salah in there close with 8.5. So they're the ratings, guys. The bench, Adrian didn't get to come on. Tsimikas wasn't even on the bench, actually. Let's just make some changes there. So what we had was James Milner, Adrian, Curtis Jones, Kumi Minamino, Divock Origi, and Diego Jota. So Tsimikas and Shaqiri had to make way. But Divock Origi, I'm not really sure what's happening with Shaqiri at all, to be honest, guys. It's really, really, really peak. And Nico Williams. I said we needed a defender on the bench. I thought it'd be Tsimikas just because he's, you know, he is more he's just more kind of finished and ready than Nico Williams. But no, Klopp has gone with Nico Williams, and yeah, fair play. I just thought it'd be Tsimikas for his reasons, really. But no, it wasn't to be. It was indeed Nico Williams. So that was the bench. As I said before, Adrian didn't play. Williams didn't play. James Milner came on. You know, just shored it up, did what he had to do. I'm gonna give him a 7. Didn't do nothing wrong. Just, you know, well, I'll go for a 6. You know, about average. Just as it is, plain sailing. Just did what he needed to do. Didn't see Jones. We saw Takumi Minamino right at the end. It's like pointless giving him a rating. It came on like injury time. Why did they do that? Why did they like? No, it's 3-1. Why bring on Minamino for 3 minutes? I don't even think the dude touched the ball. If he did, he had like one pass or one bit of control. What's the point? I think there should be a rule against that. I think by 90 minutes you must have made all substitutions. Otherwise, you cannot make any more unless you haven't. Well, I say unless you have an injury, people would just start faking it. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, well, it's difficult, isn't it? Time added on, you can always get injury and time added on last 3-4 minutes. It's rare, I think, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe head injuries only. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Because of injuries. So, yeah, you can't really. So, yeah, that is what it is. And then Jota got the goal. I thought it was fantastic when he came on. I'm gonna give him a 7.5, maybe an 8. Yeah, go for an 8 because he scored. Comes on, just, you know, bang average. It would be like a 6, and then say, I don't know, he, you know, looks good. He doesn't lose the ball. He's doing the thing. Say 7.5, and you know, no, like a 7, and then if we've got an assist as well as doing that, maybe 7.5. But yeah, he got a goal, and he was really good. He looked like he'd played for us for ages. He just slotted right in. Came on, the pressure after Mane performance the last 2 games and this one. What more could you want from Jota the Shotter? Yeah, definitely an 8 rating there. Like I said, I won't give Minamino 1. It's pointless. And they was the only 3 substitutes we made, guys. So let's go to my predicted scoreline, which was 2-0. When Arsenal scored, or actually, yeah, when Lacazette scored after the Robertson mistake, I was like, oh, there goes my score out the window. But it was close. It was 2-1 for a while, and then we made it 3-1. Yeah, what can you say? My predicted scorers, I think I went with Mane and Keita, didn't I? I think I went with. One of them's correct. Probably not hard to get Mane. He's in good form at the moment. Predicted man of the match, I went for Keita. I actually think after watching the game, I probably would have. I think Fabinho was man of the match. My man of the match. Not sure who was the pundits man of the match. Sky pundits man of the match. Actual man of the match. Guys, yes. Let's move on to the Carabao Milk Cup matchup now. Yeah, it's gonna be a full rejig. I think all these players are pretty much gonna come out. So yeah, let's start with, I guess, goalkeeper. Adrian will come in. So we'll see Adrian come in. Is VVD gonna what's gonna happen with the defense? Are we gonna have VVD and Gomez? Is it gonna be our strongest? I don't think so. I think Gomez will play. Probably could do with that extra game. It's Arsenal as well, though, isn't it? At Anfield as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be a tough test to put Reece in again, isn't it? Maybe it'll be Fabinho and Gomez. This is a really difficult one, guys. Really difficult one. Can Gomez play with Reece? Matip's injured. Can that work? I don't know which one is going to take the left side. Guys, I really don't know. I don't know if that's good enough. And then Trent, like, because Williams is going to play. Trent will be on the bench, I think. Williams is going to play. I think Tsimikas is going to play. Yeah, I mean, Reece should play, really. I don't know. It's Arsenal, isn't it? And there's going to be changes left back and right back already. So we need two first team. I mean, arguably the two first team players here. I mean, Tsimikas is good enough to play first team in my books. I think he's excellent. So him and Gomez are kind of going to be like the first team players in the back, two of the back four. And then you've got the new ones coming through, which is Reece and Williams, both the Williams. But Reece, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you could consider Tsimikas as like quite new as well, and maybe in that case Reece doesn't start, and then maybe this is what we do. Fabinho and Gomez, or maybe it's gonna be a Camacho. Bobdan Camacho. Maybe it's going to be Bobdan. You know, Bobdan Camacho. But again, it's not much different to Reece in there, you know? Still tons of inexperience. I think Camacho looked a bit more solid than Reece. I mean, it'd be a good chance for Gomez to actually lead and you know. I don't know, guys. I really do not know what it's going to be. Who have we got? Villa after. So that means, I mean, if anything happens to... I'm going to go with Fabinho. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I think you need two solid centre-backs if we're going to have Tsimikas on the left and Williams on the right. But, you know, arguably that could be your back line, your first team back line against, say, one of the lesser clubs, like at Aston Villa or West Ham. I mean, you could play that back line and be confident that you win the game. Honestly, with Alisson in goal, obviously. Or even still Adrian, you know? I mean, the witch hunt against Adrian is only because of the blunder against Atletico. Ever since, you know, he's not done nothing wrong apart from that. But then again, will Fabinho... Let's do up front, guys. We can come back to the other one. We can come back to the defence, I think. So, I expect to see Harvey Elliott again. In the side, back in the side. Firmino up out the squad, and I expect to see probably Minamino starting. I think Mane might be on the bench. Maybe Jota starts. So maybe this. Wijnaldum out the squad, definitely. Wijnaldum's never on the bench. It's weird with Wijnaldum. It's like Klopp knows that he's not really, doesn't come on to change a game, but then obviously Klopp has used him like that. But yeah, in these kind of games, he's never on the bench. And same as Firmino, really. He's never really... Well, actually, Firmino does sit on the bench quite a bit when it comes to these kind of games. I think Sepp Vandenberg will be in the squad, and so will Wilson. I think Robertson will be out the squad. So let's bring in Sepp Vandenberg. He might play, actually. Sepp Vandenberg. He might play. I mean, Klopp gives them opportunities, isn't it? Klopp's given Reece an opportunity. We saw Bob Dan in, you know, the couple of the friendlies pre-season. We saw him. Or was it the last friendly? I think it was against... Who did we play in that last friendly? So it was a Premier League team or Championship side. Can't remember. Alisson is going to be dropped for sure. So, I mean, we might see Vandenberg and one of these guys, either Reece or Bobdan, on the bench, and Vandenberg starts. He's like these three are kind of battling, aren't they? For like that, I don't know, that kind of call-up spot. Fourth place, give you an opportunity. Reece was really good, to be honest. 7-2 victory, but then look who played alongside him. In the rest of the side, and obviously he got to play alongside Van Dijk as well. So, I mean, most people would have a clean sheet if they're playing alongside Van Dijk. I think Harry Wilson could well be on the bench, same as Milner. I think Origi will be on the bench as well. I don't think Mane will be. I think Jones will be on the bench. Got Harry Wilson on there. I think Shaqiri will be there as well on the bench. So maybe that's our bench. Possibly. Maybe Shaqiri might even start actually. Not sure. I'm not sure about the defense. I'm literally so stuck on the defense. Thiago's out. It's isolation still. Mane won't be in part of it at all either. Pretty sure. Salah won't be either. They get some rest definitely because, you know, Premier League game coming up, same as Van Dijk. Or does Van Dijk play a half again? I think Grujic will be back. I think Naby probably plays, doesn't he? Shaq was there last time, wasn't he? In the midfield area. I'm sure Shaq played left midfield or the right, or maybe played on the right. I think it was more like this, wasn't it? Shaq played on the right and Keita played on the left. Grujic. No, I think Keita came on, didn't he? I think Keita came on. So maybe it's like this. Maybe Jones starts, or maybe we go Keita and Jones. Origi might start over Jota this time. Elliott will play definitely. I'm gonna go for this back line because if anything happens to Fabinho, by the time we get round to, well, no, there's Villa, isn't there? By the time we get to Everton, I don't know. I don't think Van Dijk will play at all. Definitely won't play. And even if he plays, it'll be waste of a sub, so he won't play. I got a feeling though that one of the young guys is gonna play, and I don't know whether to because Gomez is first choice with Van Dijk at the moment. It makes sense to play one of the young ones with Fabinho, but then Fabinho is first choice when it comes to Villa because there's no Thiago, and he probably would still be first choice anyway. So unless Jordan comes back for the Villa game, then we could afford to have Fabinho. But then this is against Arsenal, Camiscio and Fabinho in defence. And that whole back line has just got no cohesion, no organisation, no leadership. So I feel like Gomez has to play. I feel like, yeah, you know what, guys? I'm going to go with Fabinho on the bench, right? And I'm going to go with Reece or Camiscio. Oh. I'm going to go with Camiscio. So I feel like maybe this Shaqiri. I know Jones prefers this side of the midfield, but I'm gonna go with this. I think he played this last time, although he moves around and floats anyway. But I think he played this last time, so I'm gonna go with that as the team. It could be Camiscio or Reece or even Sepp Vandenberg. In fairness, I think Trent won't be on the bench. Well, hold on. I need to put the sub goalkeeper there. Where's the sub goalkeeper? There we go. I need to put him in because he's definitely going to be the sub goalkeeper. Oh, this is a tricky one as well, isn't it? Really. Got another problem here because I think Trent will be on the bench. But who does he come on the bench for? It's got to be Sepp Vandenberg, innit? Or maybe Wilson. We definitely need a defender on the bench, and we need one which can probably change the game or make something happen. Fabinho's a backup plan, so I think if Fabinho is going to be on the bench in case this doesn't go well in here, or him, or yeah, I mean Fabinho, you can play right back or at centre back, or you can put him midfield. So it probably means Sepp Vandenberg, and it's Arsenal, so and Anfield, so it probably means Sepp Vandenberg won't feature. It depends how serious Klopp takes this competition. He hasn't taken it seriously, but I think it's the whole Anfield. I don't think he would really want to lose at Anfield, even though it's in the cup. I think Trent, because Trent offers something when you bring him on. I mean, you can sub him on, you know, and he offers something, doesn't he? It's a strong bench, though. I don't think our bench is going to be that strong. I really don't. I don't think that's going to be the bench, but I can't help but to make that the bench. I don't know. Well, actually, no, I don't know. I think looking at our squad, and I look at the players that I've dropped from the squad, that's our first team. So actually, that's the squad is strong. The whole squad is strong, isn't it? I mean, the only ones, Sepp Vandenberg and Reece Williams, that are kind of, the rest of them are fucking Jesus quality. So I mean, yeah, I guess that's nothing wrong with that team, right? I don't think Arsenal are going to play their boys either. I think they are going to be more interested in, you know, climbing that league table. Playing for the FA Cup rather than the Carabao Cup. But yeah, so guys, I'm going to stick with that. It could be Reece Williams or Sepp Brandenburg in there for Kamisha. It could even be Fabinho dropping in there. I think that's probably the weakest spot where, you know, it could even be like a Van Dijk and Kamisha or a Van Dijk and Sepp Brandenburg, you know. But I don't think Van Dijk is going to play any part of this game. But yeah, so guys, moving on to predicted score. I am going to go for a win. I'm going to go for 4-1. I'm going to go for a 4-1 or a 5-1. Should I go for 5-1? I don't know. I'm going to go for 5-1. 4-5-1. I don't know. Whatever. Scorers. I'm going to go for Jota to bag again against Arsenal. I'm going to go for Minamino to score again. I'm going to go for Shaqiri to score. That's 3. And then I'm going to go for Jones. 4. And then one of those guys is probably going to get a second. I'm going to go for Jota or Minamino. The sky is blue, the grass is green. Everybody's out except for me. I don't even know if it goes like that, but I've forgotten. So yeah, I'm going to go for Minamino. So Minamino 2, and then obviously Jota, Jones, Shaqiri. Yeah, so I'm going for 5-1. Confidence, right? Confidence. My man of the match, I'm gonna go for. I don't know. So yes, man of the match, I'm gonna go for Gruwich as my man of the match. Yeah, so guys, that has been Liverpool versus Arsenal post-match review from Anfield EPL game, and the preview of the Liverpool versus Arsenal from Anfield again, but this time in the Milk Carabao Cup. So guys, enjoy Thursday evening, and I will be back with the post-match review and also the preview of the Aston Villa game. So guys, I've been the Red Mist FC Ninja, and I will see you all soon. Let's do this!